Hello guys, it's your fellow investor here with another video. In this video I'm going to be talking about CleanSpark with ticker symbol CLSK. I'll tell you the latest news, why it is crashing, if I think it's time to sell, and what the hell is going on with this company at the current moment. But before we begin, I'd like to ask you if you could click on that beautiful red subscribe button. There are still 80 to 85% people not subscribed, as well as if you could smash the like button. It helps me out tremendously and it's absolutely for free. With that being said, let's get into the video. As we can see on the 5 days chart, this drop looks humongous. It is just terrible drop for CleanSpark, 20-24% after the market opened, and right now it's 22% down. And what did lead towards this drop? Well, if we go into CleanSpark Yahoo Finance website, we'll have hard time finding the news about the company because there is again plenty of law firms just making free advertisement. And so if we find with this advertisement, we can see that CleanSpark first announced the launch of underwritten public offering, and 6 hours later they announced a pricing of $200 million of underwritten public offering. I will not be using Finance Yahoo interface because I hate just so many ads in the way of the law firms. I'm just sick of it, so I'll head into CleanSpark's investor relation page. So as we can see here, we have the precise and actual time. If you live in the US, this is when they filled it, when they've announced the news. So 10 minutes after the market closed, they announced the launch of underwritten public offering. And if we click on it, there is not much of information available. It's just an announcement of the launch of underwritten public offering. So no big deal in this particular article. However, we could have seen already that the stock went minus 10% after this news has been launched or announced. But if we click onto this more precise, we can see all the information we need. They announced the pricing of its previously announced underwritten public offering of 9 million shares of common stock at a public offering price of $22 per share. So there is the reason why did it went down. It's that why did it go down? It's that simple. If the company has some price and then it underwrites shares at lower price, the price of the share usually just goes to the price they've underwritten. So I'm making it too complicated, but if it was worth almost $30, right? And then they announced that they've made a public offering worth of $22, well, most likely there is going to be a huge pullback towards that price they've announced that they will make the public offering. That's usually how it goes. If they would announce that for let's say $26, it would go down to $26. So this is how the market reacts. It's nothing new, it's very casual thing, and it's very, very, very short-term momentum. And I've seen this in the past with CleanSpark, but there wasn't such a big jump down, or a pullback rather, because there wasn't such a big difference in the price of the public offering and price of the current price per share. But it's very important to look into the news to see why they are getting this public offering or why they are even making it. And CleanSpark intends to use the net proceeds from the offering for working capital and general corporate purposes, including infrastructure expansion, the acquisition of additional cryptocurrency miners, and further development of its mVault product lines, as well as acquisitions or strategic investments in complementary businesses, products, services, or technologies. Let me tell you, me as a CleanSpark investor for over half a year, I've seen this already happening in the past, and the outcome was great, and it's great actually. If we check out a 6-month chart, or rather first let's go and find when was last time they had public offering, and it was on the 6th of October 2020, and it was just $40 million, but I know the market reacted the same way. And as we can see, it was some amount of shares at a price of $9 per share. It was on 6th of October, let's remember that date. As we can see, the current price was $12.5 roughly, right? So when it was like a $9, we can see it went down to the $9 and then it bounced back. However, then during the time there was overall market correction, therefore that's the reason why it went another 33% down. And right now what is happening with CleanSpark, we can see quite clear downtrend channel And because the market goes at one time, it goes up massively and then it goes down massively, and CleanSpark is a great example of how the market works right now. Is it a reason to sell? Definitely not. Well, if you are an intro trader, you've already sold and you will probably not be watching this video, but if you are a long-term investor, this screams for an opportunity to buy, because we know this stock didn't go under $20 for a very long time and will probably not go there anytime soon, unless there is going to be a huge market crash, which hopefully won't happen. But anywhere below or around $20, I think it's a steal right now. If you calculate the price of Bitcoin, of how many Bitcoin miners they have, about how many Bitcoins they own, it's ridiculous. It's not being projected. And it was somewhere correct here about at the start of January. It was I would say correct price, but now there's 3 months passed already, and the price of Bitcoin has doubled, if not more. Remember, they are profitable with their Bitcoin acquisition, even if the Bitcoin goes down to $6,000 per Bitcoin. Right now it's how much? $58, $55, $60,000 per one Bitcoin. It's crazy. So they have about 10 times of their profitable revenue from Bitcoin acquisition. Of course they want to expand it, but they have been expanding it ever since they've acquired it, so they need more cash so they can expand, probably get other acquisitions. Remember, this acquisition alone cost them about $40 million, and that was the reason why they've raised the capital, so they could acquire the company. So we could very well see even bigger Bitcoin mining company getting acquired by CleanSpark. And right now they have very small market cap, relatively small market cap, just $556 million, and it's worth just $22 to $23. As I said already, in my eyes it just screams buy. So definitely I'm not selling any of my shares, and I'll be happily holding, even though I cannot buy more and will not be selling, because why would I? In 1 year it's going to be worth way more, so why would I sell it now when it's minus 22% down? It makes no sense. Not to mention that 52-week change is 2,237%. That's crazy compared to S&P 500 52-week change, which is 65%. As well as if we check out the recommendation rating, it's almost a strong buy. If we check out the analyst price targets, its average is $37.5, and I think it should be worth even more. So if you compare it to the analyst price targets, it's 50% discount at least. So if you are looking for very rapidly growth company in a big rapidly growing sector, CleanSpark is the one to go. They have crypto, they have microgrids, most importantly microgrids. Bitcoin mining is just a great addition which they have done in the past and will generate them a ton of revenue they haven't even dreamed of. But their main source of revenue is actually microgrids and the future possibilities and their great need in the future. Not to mention they are working with Tesla and other big companies such as Walmart. I hope I brought you some value. If I did, definitely subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any new upcoming videos, as well as smashing the like button really helps me out to get this video to as many people as possible. Also, let me know down in the comment section below if you are in this company, if you bought after this dip, or if you plan to hold this company. I'm all ears. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video.